Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jodo Jake. Welcome back to the channel. We're at Kavaur Coffee, and I'm here with my buddy Coleman. This is not a Cards and Coffee episode. We're actually venturing off to Fairfax, California. It's in the North Bay. It's about an hour and a half from here, and we're going to go take a look at this couple's Pokemon collection. They found it in, I think, their basement. I don't know, their attic, something like that. We don't really know the story. We're gonna find out when we get there, but they want to grade these cards, so we're gonna go help them look at what they have, what's worth sending, and go from there. So I thought we could make a whole video about this. Coleman's excited, I'm excited. We're about to head out, so I'll see you guys there. Hey, what's up, y'all? We are here in Fairfax, California. It took a little trip through San Francisco. We are at the couple's house. They already gave us the green light that we can film inside, but I want to be respectful, so we're gonna get all settled in. Hopefully we can ask them some questions as to where this collection came from. Then we'll look at everything. We'll do a deep dive into what's worth grading. I'll see you guys inside. Hey, what's up, y'all? So we are here with Mario, and we are inside looking at his entire collection from Wizards of the Coast. He's got some tops. He's got some first edition, some holos, some non-holos, and a bunch of commons and uncommons from the first few sets. So Mario, can you kind of walk us through what you have here?
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of stuff. So we started 99. We tried to get two complete sets of base sets for our twin boys. And
Okay, so were you guys collecting with your kids?
we collected. We were getting them for a Christmas present.
Okay.
So it was a surprise for them.
Okay.
So we thought we could do it in a few months, and that turned into like the next year
of
so
collecting.
It turned into like 15 months before
Okay.
we could get two complete
So yeah,
sets
wow.
together, and we actually ended up getting two complete sets of the base and the jungle.
Okay,
because
cool.
It took so freaking long.
So
and
this
we were
was
buying
99
two.
roughly?
99, 2000, yeah.
Okay.
So what we have is over in the briefcase, there's all the commons, rares, all that fun stuff that we have a trillion multiples of. In the first box, we have all first editions.
Okay.
So that's first editions through the first.
This one here?
Yeah, through all sets.
Okay, so base,
these are
jungle,
all
fossil.
base, jungle,
Rocket.
fossil, rocket, correct. And a few from the next three sets, which
So
are.
Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, and probably maybe Legendary Collection?
That sounds either that or is there base
base
two?
two? There's base two.
Maybe
Yep.
base two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not super knowledgeable, but there's three different sets here of those.
Cool.
The next three sets, and these are all holos out of those. These are weird. We call it the weird ones. They're Japanese. They're promos. They're all sorts of weird promos that my kids got.
All right.
They started trading our multiples for weird cards. we call
No,
them.
weird cards are good.
And yeah, so we've got, ancient Mews and stuff. We don't even know what anyway.
Did you guys go to that movie when they were?
We did not, but my boys did, and we got a bunch of those cards too.
Okay.
So we got some movie promo cards in there, Pikachu and that sort of thing. And then these three stacks are all holographic from the first four sets, and they're not divided up. Well, I didn't divide them up. They are in order, but they're not divided by set, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, so those are all the holos, and that's that.
That's super cool.
They were all pulled. Most of them were pulled by my wife and I out of packs. Because
where were you guys buying packs at that time?
Toys R Us. My secretary worked at Toys R Us.
We were just talking about Toys R Us on the way up here.
We down in Santa Fe, 2 towns over. My secretary worked there, and she'd say, we got a shipment in last night, and I'd boogie on down the next morning.
I love that.
Buy a bunch of packs before they got fleeced.
Did they get fleeced? Was it quick?
They were pretty popular back then. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not the first one so much.
Yeah, base set. I was around 9 years old when base set came out. 9 or 10.
But when Jungle came out, Jungle was people
it was
were
popular.
already on fire after the base set.
Yeah,
Japanese had already happened, spread over here, I guess.
Yep.
And then they're like after the first set, first edition, then unlimited, and then people were into Jungle by that time. So we're like, No,
I remember getting a Jungle pack in my Christmas stocking as a kid. So like I vividly remember the first few sets. opening them, but I don't know what it was like as an adult at that time, you know, trying to scramble to pick up packs. Because now, I don't know if you're familiar with the market now, but you can't go to Targets or anything and find anything on the shelves. You got lines, people are already waiting.
We see like brawls at Costco and stuff
it's unfortunate.
So yeah, it's pretty, you know, employees tipping people off.
Yeah, and there's been rules and things that they're trying to do to make that a little bit better. Limits, but there's limits. They're handing out tickets to have a formal line, act like normal human beings. So I also wanted to just point out,
yes,
these cards weren't card savored and top loaded. These were in a binder, I assume, right?
So
because then they weren't stored this way.
Absolutely. So so I've been a sports collector for a while.
Okay.
Just dumped the rest of my sports card yesterday, as a matter of fact. But so some were penny sleeved and bindered.
Okay.
But most were just binders.
Yeah. And those were the clear binders or like clear sleeve binders.
I
think I noticed a Pokemon binder right here. Are those like the empty binders?
Could
I try and reach one out?
Those are the OG. Yeah, pull those two OG out. Those are the boys' OG binders right there. So
we got, yes, I had this binder. Oh, okay. This is a child's binder right here.
Those were their collections. Those are the ones they were new binders with complete collections when we gave them to them.
And we have the fake cards. We have a fake Japanese card right here because there were so many fakes back then. Oh, I love that. I had this exact binder. And is this the Snorlax one or is this the one? Oh, this is the Pikachu one. This was another one. Yeah, these were like oh, you even have some empty packs of Gym Heroes in here. First Ed. Oh, wow. Can I take those out and kind of look at those?
Absolutely, man. I love anything you want.
See this Pikachu? Oh my gosh. This is what I live for. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So they have a Pikachu sketch. I assume it's one of your sons.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love this. And this Mewtwo. Oh, it doesn't get better than this, honestly. And then here we have, let me pull these out. Is your son named Garrett?
Garrett, yes. Yeah. And the other is Aaron.
Oh, so did he play?
Yeah, they played.
So,
well, they dabbled.
Okay, so
they just had so many freaking cards that we'd collected that they're like, yeah. But no, they played. Aaron, my one son, was into it more than Garrett was, and he's the one that got us most of the weird cards because he'd go and he'd trade with his buddies at school and stuff like that.
I love that. So you have two Gym Heroes First Ed packs. So you have the Erica pack, and then you have the Brock pack. And then here's a Japanese Gym. This is Gym 2. So in Japanese, they call them Gym 1 and Gym 2.
Okay.
But in English, they call them Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge.
Got it.
These are, wow. The sketches alone, like this is literally, I wish I had my childhood sketches. I'm pretty sure I drew Squirtle at one point, but this is the kind of stuff. This is the OG Pikachu. We got the red cheeks Pikachu, by the way, because I don't know if you knew this, when they printed Pikachu, the original base set Pikachu, there's a few variants. So there's a red cheeks Pikachu and there's a yellow cheeks Pikachu. The red cheeks is more favored, so there's a little bit more value there, especially if you have it First Ed and Shadowless. I'm hoping we find something like that.
I know we got a bunch of red cheeks, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But I don't know how many of them are first. I don't know what we have and what we don't. My wife has a spreadsheet all with every card in it, but we haven't looked at it. It took us too long to make.
No, yeah. The amount of work just putting it in these alone, I've been there, so I know what that's like. So what made you decide to dig this up?
We were cleaning out the garage, and our kids have been bugging us. They want money, of course, and you know, one cares, one really doesn't care too much. Okay. But when they started seeing the craze of Pokemon again, that's, you know, the cards and what they're worth, they're like,
yeah, okay,
maybe our cards are worth something. And when we went down and looked at what we actually had and saw the sheer volume and the number of, you know, shiny holo cards and stuff.
No, definitely.
We started thinking we could possibly make some dough on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why we went for kind of a fact-finding mission and at the card show.
Was that the first show you guys decided?
That was the first show. Yeah, we ran into you, and you were the only non-slimy guy we saw at the entire show.
Why do you say that?
You were totally honest. You didn't try to buy anything from us or sell us anything, which every other person there wanted to buy something from us or sell.
Yeah.
Did you bring your cards? Did you bring your, it's
yeah.
You didn't ask us any of that, and you didn't ask us any money or anything. You just wanted to help, and you looked generally intrigued by our collection. So that was our first show, and we're really glad we ran into you.
No, I'm glad. I'm happy to. This is I truly enjoy seeing stuff like this. It's becoming a little bit rare and far apart just from my experience back in. I've been back in since 2020 and I haven't left, but I was collecting as a kid in the 90s and then in like 2010 through like 2011 when no one cared about this stuff.
Right.
And I mean that, like, no one cared about this stuff. So it's always nice to see old collections get dug up and like all the extra stuff that came along with it, like the sketches from your kids, the binders.
I should have brought all the Pokeballs with those little...
The toys?
Yeah, with the little metal... What are those little metal coins?
Oh, the
cards?
Burger King ones.
Yeah,
yeah.
A bunch of those downstairs.
Yeah, PSA grades those. So
real.
Yeah, no, they grade everything except actually sealed booster boxes at this point. They grade packs. They grade it all. So
we'll pull them out. Might as well. Jeez.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, thank you so much, Mario. This is exciting. So
we appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
Definitely. So we're gonna take a quick look at all of this, and then we'll go in and look at what's worth grading and kind of start separating stuff out for them. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna start off with all of the first edition stuff. We got some Team Rocket, First Ed Squirtles, First Ed Mankeys, all Team Rocket, more First Ed. Everything in here should be First Ed. Set it there. We'll do like a reset. Rattata, Charmander, all Team Rocket. Got some Fossil, more Rocket. Some Gym Heroes, First Eds, Fossil First Ed. First Ed Energies from Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, some Trainers. That's awesome. Misty's Golding, more Gym Heroes, tons of it. Okay. Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, and then here are some of the rares. So we got Blastoise, Golduck, Dark Weezing. I was hoping this was the WOTC stamp. Nope. Then what was that card? And First Ed Flareon. I love these. Those are so good. Those arts. So good. All right. We've got the tops. I think this is TV animation. We have a Shadowless Magneton. It's a little, oh, is it? Oh yeah, that's a not hollow. That's definitely fake.
So yeah, that's what they told us.
Yeah.
They told us at the card show that's a photocopy.
Yeah.
We're like, it's number 9, but it's not shiny. What the heck? And we called my son and he goes, yeah, that's one of the ones we traded for at school. I'm like, yeah, you got hosed.
Yeah, some of the Japanese sets. Neo 1, Neo 2, Gym 2. Nice. Got Gym 1, Neo. Ooh, very nice. Pichu from Neo 1. That looks like a bit off center, just a bit. And you can talk. Just sitting next to Charlie Chaplin right now. Oh, this is a band card. This is the band, I think Sabrina's Gaze. I can't remember actually. It looks like there's red ink on it though, so I don't want to grade that. Yeah. Oh, got the WOTC stamp. That's one I was talking about. Pikachu, Arcanine, Mew. These are the non-hollow Mews. And got more non-hollow Mews. This Mewtwo is so good. A few of them. WB stamps. We got a sealed. We got a few. We got 1, 2 sealed ancient Mews. Those are fun. And some unsealed. These probably have a little bit of love, I'd probably guess. Those are cool. Very nice. All right. Venomoth Jungle. First Ed and Unlimited. Neo Genesis Lugia. This is nice. Love that mirror hollow. I don't know if you knew this, but it's supposed to be Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. Like the energy, that's why you have like all 3 of those energies there.
That's awesome.
Pretty decent, yeah. I think it's got, yeah, you can see that corner there, this corner there.
7 or an 8 maybe?
Yeah, probably, definitely worth sending. Pichu, this one's one of my favorites. Hard to grade.
Very low pop on that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to see through the top loader right now, but this isn't the worst copy take a closer look
Let's
later.
see what that holo looks like.
Yeah, definitely. Should probably.
Here,
Yeah.
Want to make a stack?
Yeah, a little like interesting stuff in the separate stack. Got Steelix from Neo. We have the Metal Energy, the first new energy entered into the TCG. It's in dark, I believe. Alakazam Unlimited, Unlimited, Unlimited. We got a Shadowless first.
Here we go.
I already see silvering though, but nice to see. It's definitely played, but I think this is a must send.
Absolutely.
And then let's take a look at this Blastoise closely. I want to look for airs. Doesn't have the red dot air, doesn't have the name air, and it doesn't have the stage air. Blastoise has a lot of different WOTC air, like WOTC airs, but I would say light play. Still a send for sure. Got Chansey. Ooh, got ourselves an unlimited Zard.
Ooh, look at the color. It's super dark
Yeah,
red.
super dark. See some silvering on the edges. Oh yeah. That bottom left is pretty chipped right here. We got Chansey, Clefairy. These are unlimited, as you can tell with the border. Just the color too is like a dead giveaway. Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan. Oh, ooh, is that a sealed one back there? That's an unlimited. There we go. We got ourselves a sealed Machamp. That's cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's a set away to the side for sure. Unlimited, unlimited, and we got our first dead Magneton here. Shadowless. Oh, I could see some scratches on this, but ooh, yeah, this has been loved. Still a send, regardless. Anything first dead holo Shadowless is a must. Go through this one. Magneton, Mewtwo's, yeah.
The triple Mewtwo too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Kings, Ninetales, Poliwrath. Oh, come on, Shadow. Nope, no Shadowless. Ooh, Raichu. Did you see the Mega Evolutions?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
I think it's great. All the designs look really nice on them.
Have you noticed that they did X and Y Mega Evolutions for like some of the most popular Pokemon only so far?
Yeah.
Charizard, Mewtwo, and Pikachu.
Yeah, now just imagine some of the more niche
I
ones.
know. Yeah, I know. I want to see more XY variants for sure. Venusaur, Zapdos. Yeah. Dark Alakazam, Dark Arbok. Those are nice to look at. Okay, let's put those down. I'm gonna say send these regardless, but that holo looks good.
It looks nice through the top litter in the sleeve, that's for sure.
Got an unlimited Dark Charizard. A little bit of white in here, but maybe an 8. And then, ooh, this one's warped. Or is that the sleeve? I think that's the sleeve.
That's the sleeve, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. I have extra sleeves if we need to re-sleeve anything too.
Oh shit, I got a bunch.
Oh,
You realize those other ones were crap. We bought them.
yeah, it's nice. Duck Trio, Golbat, Gyarados, Hypno, first ed Hypno. Nice. Good old Team Rocket. And now we go into some of the unlimiteds, or the more of the same, right?
Dark Magneton is so good.
This is a
very hard grade. Yeah. 10, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a 10, but yeah, there's some whitening on these edges. The easiest to grade, least favorite probably. Oh, nice. Jungle Fables, Electrode.
Interesting holo on that one.
Yeah.
Go to the other one. Is there a variance between the two?
Does one look lighter?
Yeah, the one on the right.
This one looks darker. Yeah,
the borders.
The variance. I wonder if it's almost, no, it can't be sun faded. These have been just tucked away. This one.
Even the back is darker.
You're right. Yeah, it really is. I mean, this looks, that's definitely a real card though.
Yeah, they must have replaced the ink cartridge right on that batch of cards then.
That's cool. Ooh, which is your favorite from these evolutions of the 3?
Jolteon.
Yeah, it's the most like dynamic. Yeah, these are probably light play, all of them. Yeah, still cool nonetheless. First, Nidoqueen. Yeah, they're on the play condition a little bit. Pidgeot, first ed, jungle. Looking for no stamp, like no symbols.
No symbols, yeah.
Yeah, or a scratch air if you had a first ed of this. Snorlax, that's nice. Yeah, that was just sweet. There's a lot of silvering, but jungle's known for that. I've seen 10s. Ooh. Oh, the bottom edge. Damn, the top edge looked much better. Yeah, still worth sending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to those other snores. Wonder how those look. This one looks, a little bit of whitening, but that one's pretty played. Let's put those there too. Got Scyther, Vaporeon. Ooh, first ed. Okay. There's a white dot on the bottom left, but this looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks actually
nice.
Yeah. It's just, I mean,
just some surface scratches.
Yeah. This one's played. That one's played. Alright, mix up those there. Rockets, and then go into this pile. Victory Bells, First Ed, Unlimited, Wigglytuff, Fables. There. Okay, so we have some Fossil. Nice.
Ooh,
I love this card. It's got a lot of silvering on that left border though. Yeah, this one's played. Or ditto. There we go.
The best card in all of Fossil.
Yeah. Which one?
Dragonite.
Agreed, 100%. Someone might come at me in the comments for saying that because they just saw Gengar, but I think the Dragonite has the best. Got a First Ed right here. This is a must send regardless. Yeah. Wonder if we can find the cigar.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I don't see it on any of these. There's another air that I've heard of. That's something about like the darkness of the hollow, or like the back of the art. I don't know what I would be looking for on that. Okay. All right. Kabutops, First Ed. Yeah. Lapras. Nice. If those are clean, those would be worth sending for sure. Ultras. Hypno. Raichu. Multiple Zapdoses. Wow.
Dark Raichus are weird. I think they're 83 out of 82.
Yeah, it was the first secret rare. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was the very first secret rare that Wizards of the Coast done. Now we get secret rares in every single set. It's like almost a given. This is the same artist that did the Charizard art too, by the way. So he's a well-known. He still does work to this day. Oh, this one's got a nasty swirl. You see that, Coleman?
Oh, very nice.
That hollow is popping.
Yeah,
Wait.
Is it showing up on camera?
Wow. Yeah, it is. This looks fantastic. It's got some silvering, but that hollow looked really nice. Yeah, it's got some play. Yeah. You see it on this right side too. Yeah.
Top tier card.
It definitely is. I kind of skipped over these Articunos. Where'd they go? Or Zapdoses, that's what I'm looking for. Oh. Check this out, Coleman. We got the corrected.
Oh, very nice.
Mario, you want to check something out? You have a corrected version of one of these cards. So right here, this is Zapdos from Fossil. And in that top left corner, you see there's missing hollow.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is because they messed up and put the wrong kind of outline on that card. It was intended to have this little Pokemon Stage 1 box.
Ah.
So if you look at it in this top corner, it's actually missing the hollow where it's supposed to be. But you have the corrected versions too here that they do have the hollow there. So
that's kind of
nice
cool.
little tidbit. Yeah. And I think PSA should recognize that.
I hope so.
So
And don't just think it's an error.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Some more of the dark Raichus. We can go through these. We went through these ones earlier, I think. Yeah. It's Fossil. And here another Raichu. Definitely played. This one though. It's such a good card.
Is that the best card of the set?
My favorite's actually Erica's Dragonair, but I think that's a hot take. But I really think this is one of the best cards from the set. It's definitely one of the more valuable ones in a 10 because of the type of hollow it has.
Yeah, the amount of real estate.
These are decent though. We should look at those closer. We got Rocket Scyther. This is remember this card? Oh, here we go. We got some Black Star promo stuff. So we have the Eevee, and then each of these colors represent its evolution, which is always a nice little touch. Got Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. We have the Dark Persian with the Giovanni's eyes in the background. It's a cool one. We got Mew, Hollow Mew, one of my favorites. This is another favorite. DV stamp, so good. Oh, we got a few. Those are nice. We had the pre-release Missy's Kingdra. Another one of these Eevees. Pre-release Gyarados. Another one of these Eevees, and put those together. Those are awesome. Cool, and I think we did an overview of everything. Now we're just gonna kind of go through each of these where we can find ones that are worth grading, and then yeah, we'll cut back once we have kind of gone through everything. All right, y'all, so we're back. Coleman and I went through all of the hollow stuff, and what we did was we kind of created a list of cards that we think would be 5 and up that are worth sending. And then everything here is stuff that we don't think should be sent. These are all the holos that we looked over that aren't worth sending, as well as these here top loaders. And then all of this is the first edition stuff. All of this is the non-holo, both unlimited and first. None of it, in my opinion, is worth sending at this moment. Like, it's in light play condition, and at that grade, it's just, there's no value really. A lot of this stuff is probably better off sold raw. And we went through all of that and we found a few sealed promos. We have 2 Ancient Mews sealed and a First Ed Machamp. All of the Machamps were First Ed, so this one's not all that special, but cool to see it still in the plastic and the cellophane. You guys know how I like promos. And then, yeah, this is the stuff that we think might possibly 9. No 10s, as you can see. Nothing in here. We'll probably get a PSA 10. These are loose 8s, possible 7s. These are loose 9s, possible 8s, even 7s. And then here we have 7s, 6s, and 5s. The First Ed Blastoise, one of the big cards. This unfortunately is more like a 5. You can probably take a look at this bottom edge. I wear gloves for many reasons, but one of the benefits is you can kind of see that whitening when I hold up the card with the black glove. And there's quite a bit on this card, unfortunately. So still worth sending. It's a First Ed Shadowless Blastoise, as well as the Snorlax and the First Ed Magneton. This is not a First Ed, it's just a jungle, but one of the best cards from jungle. And then here are the 6s. We have the Blaine's Moltres. We have the First Ed Gengar, the First Ed Snorlax, the Unlimited Dark Dragonite, the Unlimited Blastoise, and then another Snorlax. Lots of cool WOTC stuff there. And then here we have a lot of 7s. Pidgeot, Lugia from Neo Genesis, biggest card from the Neo era. Pichu, Blastoise Space 2, you see the set stamp there. Sabrina's Alakazam, Rocket Scyther, Zapdos, the non-corrected versions, Dark Raichu Unlimited, Vaporeon, Charizard Unlimited. Yeah, this is Unlimited. And then Dark Magneton, really hard card to grade in a PSA 10. That mirror is just, that holo mirror is kind of crazy. We went through the Ninetales. We were looking for Black Flames. I can't remember if it's supposed to be Shadowless or if it's supposed to be Unlimited, but we didn't see any. And then, by Black Flame is that instead of that dark blue, it's like a black background. Then we have the Gengar Unlimited and the Dragonite. Here are the possible 8s. This is like the only non-holo. It's the Misty Psyduck, but if you catch this here, it is the WOTC stamp. So it's got the gold WOTC stamp, Wizards of the Coast stamp, which is really cool. They did this on a few cards from that era. Then we have the Ditto, First Ed, Dark Hypno, Rocket Sneak Attack, Clefable, Kangaskhan, Flareon, Pincers, few Pincers, Dark Slowbro from Team Rocket, some Dragonites, more Gengars, Raichu, Alakazam, Ninetales, Clefairy, Lieutenant Surge, Erica, some cool Black Star promos, Dark Blastoise Unlimited, Dark Charizard, Hypno, Zapdos, Hitmonlee, Blaine's Moltres, and Lapras. And then in the possible 9s, there's not that many, but we have a Dark Weezing, probably one of the easiest to grade from Team Rocket, Dark Vileplume, Hitmonchan, an Ancient Mew, non-holo First Ed Squirtle, Black Star promo Mews, we have 3 of them, Misty Seadra, pre-release, Ancient Mew, Kabutops, and Muk. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna organize these by sets so that they're like, we have, for instance, the Dark Blastoise and the Dark Charizard. We wanna grade those together, right? We want those sequential, as well as the Gengars, the Snorlaxes. I think we had the Dragonites. So yeah, we'll bring in Mario, have him take a look at what we think is worth grading, probably chat with him for a little bit, but really cool to see this. Really excited to just kind of go through all these cards. All right, Mario. So we went through everything on that table we deemed as not worth sending. So it's been stripped down quite a bit, as you can see.
Cool.
But what I did was, and just so you can get a breakdown, we put some numbers here based off, and this follows on, but basically based on what we saw in terms of the condition we deemed it as is the grade we kind of expect, ballparks. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty confident that they're not going to be anywhere above this grade. That's how I feel about that. So one thing to note is this first ed Blastoise, it is beat to hell, but it is worth sending. It is a first ed Shadowless, as well as this Magneton. And even this Jungle Snorlax is the most popular card from that set. It's worth sending regardless. Okay. And then same kind of goes here. What I did was with each pile, I put them in order of set. What I'm gonna do for you, because I'm gonna make this really easy for you when you submit, I'm going to go in and put them in set order. There's this thing called sequential grades. I don't know if you're familiar with that at all.
Not even a little.
So for instance, there's a dark Blastoise and a dark Charizard. I think it might be,
the 8 pile.
Is it the 8 pile?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Perfect, they're right here. So ideally, you want these to be graded next to one another so that the number on the PSA, like actual label, is gonna end with like random numbers, 5, 7, 5, 8. So they're sequential. There's a little bit of more of an appeal for people that want to collect them. Okay. And even better if they hit the same grade. So let's say they both graded PSA 7s. That's even better for the collector that might want to pick them up. So that's something that you might want to list together if you decide to sell on eBay, wherever you decide to go. Now, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll put these in order by set so that when you're entering them into the PSA site, you just start with base set and you're just going down and you're going to enter each one. Perfect. And it makes it a lot easier for you to submit.
User friendly. Thank you.
And make sure if you have any questions, feel free to text me when you're doing the submission.
You got it.
I actually think it's genius to use this box to submit. You just put this box in another box. Once you submit, you put all your cards in, slap them between some cardboard, sandwich them, rubber band them. They give you all the instructions. It's really easy.
We're actually going to Martinez on Saturday next week to do the PSA in-person drop. Okay, so what I would recommend you do still is submit them into the PSA site and print out those sheets. We're going to, because we went once before to do some sports cards and we hadn't done that, and we were in the back of the line and it took forever, and they were taking everybody who filled out the paperwork ahead of time to the front of the line. So we're going to be ready to rock when we get there, that's for sure.
Heck yeah. So, well, that's convenient that's literally tomorrow, right? Is it tomorrow?
No, next weekend.
Next weekend? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, if you decide, because those events don't happen that often around here, but if you are going to send, feel free to message me if you have any questions about sending them. And then one other thing to note now, you're going to get this new offer system that PSA has. So once your cards are graded, you should download the PSA app, by the way. I think it's really convenient. It'll tell you what step your submission's in.
We have that going.
Okay, perfect. So once your grades are revealed and you're able to look at the grades, you're going to have 24 hours to take their offer. And they don't offer on every card, but they will give you an offer. And a lot of the times, because this is a new feature on PSA, the offer is pretty strong, depending on what it is. Now, what I would do is before you accept any of those offers, go to eBay, check the last sold. Don't check what's listed. Just filter by what's last sold, and that'll help you kind of break down what they're offering versus what you could sell it on eBay. But you have to think about fees. You're losing 13% on eBay, 14% if you're considering like shipping and all that packaging. But those are just conveniences right now of submitting to PSA, because that new offer it's really new. So they're probably offering pretty strong right now. So this is prime opportunity for you. Just know that you're gonna send all of this in at bulk. It's going to take a couple months, set it and forget it. Yep. But yeah, this was really cool to go through some of this stuff.
Does it all come back at the same time, or does it come back? Okay, cool.
It's going to come in a PSA box. It's not going to come in order of the submission, but make sure that when you fill out that PSA application of all your cards, that they're in that order. They have to be in that order. Otherwise, they might ding you and have to reorder them once they go through and look up. Because the first step is research and ID. They're going to make sure that what you submitted is what they got, right? So they're going to check down that list per card. Okay. And so you want to make sure that whatever list you print out, they're in the same order. And ideally, you kind of just want to have it all packaged and ready to go. I know you're new to this. They might be able to help you with some of that in terms of packaging, but it's nice to just be as prepared as possible to just do a drop off. and they'll give you, if they're doing it through your account, they'll make sure that they ping you once it's accepted in. It sometimes takes up to like 2 to 3 weeks now to even like show that it's been accepted. But here or there, it depends on, like, they're so in demand right now, but cool stuff nonetheless. Unfortunately, no 10s.
I was kind of feeling that.
Yeah, no 10s out of everything that we looked at, but we did find these, which are pretty cool. You have 2 sealed ancient Mews. I'm not sure what those are going for right now, but they're better off sealed than they are opened. Let's just put it that way. Same with the Machamp. It's really nice to see. I would keep these, and I'll give you some more. I would actually put those in card savers. I'll do it for you because it's nice to flatten those out so that the plastic doesn't ding up the cards. But yeah, thank you again, Mario. This was Jerry, you as well. This was awesome. I just enjoyed the experience of kind of going through all this, and I wish you luck. Please keep me updated on on everything, and if you need help selling even the raw stuff, please let me know. I can put you in contact with the right people that might be interested.
Definitely, for sure.
So yeah, thanks again, Mario.
No problem.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It was very informative, and we would be completely in the dark without you. You guys you're an invaluable resource, and it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier because, you know, we didn't have any clue what we're doing.
I'm glad no one took advantage of the situation at the show. There's good, that being said, there's a lot of great people that are vending. But there's always some sharks out there.
We didn't bring them. So we put it this way. There were 10 or 12 people that said, do you have the cards here? And we purposely didn't bring them. So we didn't get, you know, bombarded predatory Pokemon.
And there's been a lot of theft happening and stuff like that. So it's best to be safe. But nonetheless, excited for you. I hope this is able to give you a good chunk of change after it's all said and done.
Great. I hope so too. And this includes the first edition non-holo ones as well.
Yeah. So everything is there. I'm sorry, some of that stuff's probably out of order, but
not at all.
Yeah, I'll
did any of the first edition non-holo make the cut?
There was 1 or 2,
Squirtle,
I believe. The Squirtle did actually. This one I think is a deemed potential 9.
Okay.
Just based off of how it looked. So we'll send this. Squirtle's actually my favorite starter, so it was nice to see that make it in there. And funny enough, this artist that illustrated this Squirtle is actually the artist that designed Squirtle. So yeah. This artist also designed Pikachu. So yeah, that's cool to see. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Mario. Appreciate you
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it.
All right, y'all. So that will conclude this video. Really excited to see this collection. I hope you guys are able to make some money for a nice little vacation or something. And yeah, thank you again. All right, y'all. Peace.